Patrick, congratulations.
Thank you.
On the win. On David, maybe two parts here. One, how he's had a mini slump, I guess, for him not to score in a few games. He's had the chances. He's hit posts. Seems like this is a great time for him to maybe break out of that, especially ahead of next week's match. And secondly, this is maybe a little before your time with MLS, so maybe it's unfair, but a lot of times when European players had come over here, this was, some people use the words like retirement league about players over 30, like they're just coming here at the end of their career to maybe get a check. Obviously, David has not done that. Does he still continue to impress you with the work that he puts in, both on the field and also in training?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not surprised, because you have to look at David's career and what he achieved. It's not easy to be the top goal scorer in Spanish history. It's not easy to win the Champions League, to win the World Cup, and the quality was there and always going to be there. Where he's really good is a passion and the love he's got for the game. I think in our society we judge people a little bit too early, a little bit too quick, and we just have to take case by case. And David is a positive one for the young players in our football club, but for the fans, for what we want to try and what we try to build. He's a positive guy. He's working hard for the team, and then he get awarded with the 2 goals tonight. But what I really like about him is when he's making it really difficult for the opposition team, because he sends the example for the rest of the players.
Okay, Michael.
Hey, Patrick, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jack Harrison created that last goal, and he really worked hard with the several moves. How much do you appreciate that from a player that goes into, let's say, overtime to just set up a player, a teammate?
Yeah, I think this is part of the game that I believe that Jack needs to improve, because he's got the quality, technical quality, and the vision to make assist. He needs to improve on decision making when he's around the box, but he's still young. He's still developing. He's a much better player than he was last year, and he will be even a much better player next year. I'm really happy with him, like the rest of the players, because when you look at the weather, you look at the field, we played against one of the best teams in the league, and we went 1-0 down. To come back and win that game, it takes a lot of team spirit, quality, and we managed to turn it around. So yes, I'm quite really proud with the players, because especially the way that we played in the first half, we show a lot of character. Our structure, our game plan was good, and I think it's not easy to play under these circumstances, and we did quite really well.
Question. Hi, Patrick. Congrats again.
Thank you.
You mentioned the structure and the game plan to this game. How did the rain make the team adjust its structure and game plan and style of play throughout the game?
Yeah, I was quite worried on the bench, to be honest. But more the game was going, and more I was feeling comfortable, because you can see the technical level of our team, the way that we pass the ball around, the way that we make the right decision, because we keep the game really simple. The more the game was going on, more comfortable I was, and I think we played really well, and yes, I really enjoyed watching the team play today.
Okay, Massimo.
Ciao, Patrick.
Ciao, Massimo.
I would like to address the situation with Andrea. I know he was injured, he skipped 4 games, but before the injury he was on the bench for a few games. He was subbed the game before. So it seems like this young kid, Herrera, is kind of taking, and actually is very good, is taking his place. What is going to be in the future, I mean, considering also that Andrea is at the end of the contract, and maybe you have to look for the future?
There's no situation. There's no situation. Andrea is part of the team, and I'm really happy that he's fit again, because game after game I can change players, I can change system, and when I have all the players under my disposition, that makes me happy. So I'm glad that Andrea is back, and I can't wait to have Carrie back and Maxim, because what I want as a coach is to have all the players available, and that will allow me to make the best decision, to allow ourselves to win football matches. So there is no discussion on that. Thank you.
Okay, just down the front here.
Hello, Patrick.
Hi.
Going back to Harrison, why did you decide to put him in the middle instead of in the side, instead of like Tommy? Why did you decide that change?
No, I decided to start with Tommy wide and Jack centrally, because Jack will give us this extra pace going forward, and is really good dribbling in the midfield. So we can really break line with Jack, and Tommy wider can come inside and just to create the overload in the midfield. But I think when you have those type of players who feeling comfortable in a different position, that allowed me to change during the games, and that's what I did today.
Okay, Dylan.
Patrick, 2 penalty shouts, one for you in the first half and one that was given in the second. Just, I don't know if you had a chance when you went in the room to see the one from the first half. Did you think that was a penalty? Did you think it was a correct call in the second one?
What did you think?
I think neither was a penalty.
Yeah?
I think he got the ball on the second one.
Yeah? And I respect that.
What do you think, though?
No, what I think is difficult to talk because from where I was, I didn't have the best angle to make a decision of thinking that if it's penalty or not penalty. I really believe that the first one can go in our favor. It didn't. The second one couldn't go in our favor, but he went. But this is what I always said, is that when you look at referee's decision and when you look at all the decisions at the end of the season, the balance is always there. One game is going for you, you are happy. The other game is going against, you are disappointed and frustrated. But overall, I think the balance at the end of the season will be the same for all the teams.
Just final question here.
Just last one, touching up on Rodney and Ben, both took heavy knocks. How are they looking?
There's no problem for Rodney. Ben, he got a really bad knocks in the first half. He get back on the field in the second half. He gave everything that he had, and he decided he couldn't give any more for the team, so I decided to take him off. But he showed a lot of courage because he was a big one. So hopefully he will be okay for the next game, because he did really well against today.